Alright, this episode we're going to be starting on the arms and fixing the breast. I did not notice whenever I was making her, but I positioned them just a little bit too high. Breasts usually start about right here on the arm, so we're going to go to fix that now. Go to delete these. Select out through here. GZ and move it. Actually delete this. Not delete it, but cut it out. That's why. There we go. Medium point. Bring this down to about right here-ish. There you go. Now it looks better already. F to feel. Gonna join these together. Alt M. Do the same with these all the way through. Two verts. Two verts. Two. M. 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 There you go. Let's actually go ahead and split it back in half. B to box select. And in half. Mirror. Clipping. Move this up just a little bit. Apply that. Now we go into sculpt mode, go to smooth, and just smooth it out. But first, gotta go to symmetry, click mirror on the X, and it should mirror both ends. I think I came back a little too far here, and that's fine. Same on this end. Shift A, select, and now let's go to fill this. 13, that's no good. We can honestly bevel that. Give it just a little bit more room. Smooth this out. Move here out. Go grab brush and let's go ahead and pull this back just a little bit. Gotta do it in proportional mode. Could probably mask that off in sculpt, but I'd rather not. Here we go. This back a little bit. There we go. Alright, let's go to fill. We're at 14 edges, that's a good one. So grid fill. Crank this up to about right there, and let's actually delete those and do it from here. Pieces, grid fill. Crank it up. That looks about right, so smooth it down. And we're just gonna delete half of everything again. And mirror it again. Mirror. Apply. Alright, let's find the head. Neck octagon. Head wires. Nope. Control P. Yep, got everything good now. Put that back down. Move this up. Smooth that out. Do the same to the back. Smoothen it, bring it, scaling it. There you go, that looks nice. Select it all. Cursor to selected. Now we can go to this. Cursor to selected. Just move it in place. Now, if we go to 3D cursor and scale it, we can properly place it in there. About right there. That looks like the proper size. Okay, let's start on the arms. The arms in the official model have 3 sockets. Here and here. Also a small one on the hand. Rockstar's model has a black one here, but she said it was okay to go ahead and give the joints here. So we're actually going to go to get this a subdivision surface just so it doesn't look weird. Let's go ahead and proportional editing, connected surface, and just move it up a little. Selecting right here, connected only. It's X. That's fine. Okay. Select here. Select this. Cursor selected and delete it. Add in UV sphere. Change this to 16. And go to leave that at 16 too. But scale it down. Rotate it. Gonna put it about right here. Move it inwards. GZ10, go to get that out of the way. These ball shapes are huge, so about right here. Yeah, that will do it. Shade smooth. And go ahead and select all of about right here. Delete those. And bring this straight out. E to extrude. R, X. Turn on proportion to editing all the way to about right here. L to select both of these and bring them straight down to where this middle line is about the same level as this one. Go ahead and make this just a little bit bigger, because on the official model it is kind of just a little bit big. It's got a loop around, so about right there. Select here, cursor selected, Shift A, torus. 28 should be fine. Yep. R90. Scale it down to about right there. Bring in both of these in. Alright, so it's not a complete oval like this. Go ahead and dissolve this edge. Put about 2 here. SZ. Give it just a little bit of a width. Shade smooth, and it looks good. Gonna go ahead and bevel this. Alright. Alright, now we're gonna select here, 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 all this. Actually, just select all that. Shift L, duplicate. SX-1. Move it on down. About right here is good. And just scale all this down. Yep. Moving this in to about right there. duplicate this and bring it over and scaling that down. Now we got the arm. To see if the arm is long enough, select here, cursor selected, individual cursor, 3D cursor, R to rotate, and length is pretty good. Probably make it just a little bit smaller, but the length of the arm is pretty good. Get rid of rotation, just clear out all these values. Clear out all these values. 0. Don't like how that moved like that. So we're gonna click here, clear out that value. Cursor selected. Gotta move it forward. Just gotta move it back into place. Whoops, not material preview. Alright, that's back into place. Arms are back in place. How much time do we have left? Let's put the head back on. -10. Whoops. GZ -10 because I moved it up exactly 10. This part looks a little small to hold up that big head, so gonna go ahead and select everything except for this, and actually let's just scale right here, S scale it, go to Z and put 1, see how that looks. Scale these. Scale these as well. Scale that one separately. GY, moving it back. You can see it's coming out right there, so let's select here and here. X-axis mirror, GX, and move it out. Now, select this, cursor selected, 3D cursor, scale that here, about right there. That looks good. probably scale this down so it fits in there, and yep, now it looks a little thicker. It looks like I can hold it up. Let's go to add the buttons. Click here, Shift A, UV sphere. Put this about 8, and rings about 8 as well. Just flatten it down. Select loops, select loop in the region, and scroll those down. Actually, no, I think it's fine like that. Our X, scale this down. Where are they on the body? About right here, so put it right there. Duplicate, put it right there. Shade smooth. Let's go ahead and delete right here. Select the inner. Do the same for this one. F to make a face, E to extrude and bring it in. Turn off subdivision surface. F, E, and delete faces. F, E, bring it in. X, delete faces. Then turn back on subdivision. And that looks better. Alright. Let's go ahead and do these ribbons here. Shift A, mesh plane. Bring it up here. RX 90. Alright, so we want 3. Bring these up. Dissolve edges. Let's go ahead and do 7. These two, these two, these two. E, bring them up. E again. M at center, M at center, M at center. Same here. And these two, M at center, at center. Actually, at last. At last. Bring these in. Select these here and bevel. Just a little bit more. Selecting these here. SX. O. And just rotate this a little bit. Bring this down a lot. And scale these here. Let's do about 7. That's a good number. R. Turn back on proportional editing. R. Scale it big. Rotate it. Select the middle. GZ. Move it down. And now we got this part. Select all that. And let's rotate it. Actually, it looks a little... There we go. Put about right here. Move it in. Cursor to selected. Shift A, add in another torus. 12 by 8. We're creating this part now, so just duplicate it again, rotate it, duplicate it again, rotate it, scale this one down, but rotate it so where it's going in, same with this one, but you want it to be just a little bit bigger to create that wrapped shape. And select this again, duplicate, bring it down, scale it in, hide this for now because we're now going to flatten it, front, dissolve edges, dissolve edges, dissolve edges, dissolve edges. Actually, nah, just dissolving it like that should be good enough. Go down to the bottom here, we can go ahead and delete this part. Bring in this forward right here. E to extrude to bring it down. And smooth that. Cursor, 3D cursor, Shift D, SX -1, mesh, normals, recalculate outside. Alright, that's the next center. So let's go ahead and go to, whoa, don't know how I got upside down. Select right here, cursor to selected, select here, cursor to selected. Now we just gotta go straight up and scale it down, bringing it up, scaling it down some more, rotate it, and that looks good to me. SY to just bring it in some more. Here we go. Now we just gotta duplicate that for the wrist. Cursor selected. Selection of cursor. Rotate it. Or -90. That was 80. -90. Cursor selected. R 180 GY GX GY. There we go. I think that looks good. So go ahead and add modifier, mirror, and select the ball joint. Okay, and we got that part done. And I think that's a good time to end the episode.